Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper, and extension ladders can be a very handy tool to have on hand. But depending on your vehicle, you may not actually be able to fit them, and even for the video, you might just have to open both doors on your vehicle to make it look like you pulled it out of your vehicle. So today, I'm going to open this little box with an extension ladder in it from VEVOR to work on my outdoor kitchen, which is going above my root cellar. First, I've got to take some C-purlins, grind them off, weld them together with my VEVOR welder, a wire field welder. Check out the review on that if you want. And then paint them. And as soon as I do that, we're going to test this out, help us get them up there so you can build the roof for this thing. You know, interesting things happen around here sometimes, and sometimes they just happen rather perfectly. I was just getting ready to weld these things up, and I got a call from Patrick at MT Knives. It's about some other issues, but while I was on the phone with him, he goes, "Hey, what are you up to?" So I'm welding these things together. He says, "You know what, why don't you try some diamond grommets over the splice?" And I'm like, "Dude, that's perfect. I was thinking of splicing some stuff, but it wouldn't have been this good." So just at the perfect time, there he is coming along with the solution out of nowhere. Just perfect timing. So I'm gonna weld this up, show you guys what it looks like. Not the best welder, but I can get the job done. So rather do it myself and learn and practice than pay somebody else to do it. So once again, not the best welding job, but a welding job and one that works. Just using the little VEVOR, wire welder. There's other varieties of these, other brands, but these are so handy. In fact, my workmate and I, he's got a different kind he got from Harbor Freight. We carry that with us for work and use it. This one I tested out a while ago. You can check out the video on that. It's coming very handy, very useful tool to have here on the homestead. And yeah, that's the job I did here, so that'll make it a little more stable. I did put one on the outside and the inside just because that's the way I do things. This is going to get ground down, take the rust and stuff off, and then painted black to match the other ones. These are the last two. I just got to cut them to length. This here is not the way it's going to look. Just where I got my squares from to join these guys together. So I'm going to clean these up after I cut them to length, get them black, and then get them up here, and that'll be awesome. I just threw up another stick wall with my son too. Just got a couple more of those to do, and it's gonna be cool too because I'm gonna have a couple running this length for hanging deer and stuff on them. I want to have just a pulley and crank system, make it real easy to process sheep or deer or whatever. No, that's a sheep there. Sometimes deer come up over there. It's a sheep, I can tell. Well, the three I wanted to deal with are ready, so let's open this box and see what we got going on here. Think you can open that? How is it to carry?
Pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy for an 11-year-old?
Maybe only 30 pounds.
Maybe only
40.
30 or 40 pounds, he's guessing. You know, one of my friends is even just trying to find something that VEVOR doesn't make because he's blown away at how many different things they make. All right, let's lay her down and open her up. Question, will that fit in a two-door little hatchback?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tiny little car? Yes, it would. All right, let's get out of the plastic. And before I test this out with a 200-pound man, I think I'm gonna have him test it out first. If he can make it through it, then I'll give it a shot. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, it really kind of reminds me of a little giant ladder, but it seems like it's even more compact than that. Looks like it can be used both as an A-frame and a full extension ladder. We're gonna test that first with the A-frame capability, and then we will see if we can put it as an extension ladder too. Open that, show me pictures, buddy. And you just start trying to figure it out without instructions.
Without instructions? Like just to make an A-frame? Let's see.
These look pretty nice. A tab on each one from each side. Then you've got this guy too. And oh yeah. So what'd you notice so far, son?
That they're nice and greased.
As they're well lubricated. And he just stood that up like that. Let's say we want it only half as tall. Then what do we do? Oh wow, and this is a nice safety feature right here. It has a green if it's good, and it has a red if it's not. So you can make sure just based on green light, red light, if it's ready to climb up or not. That's cool. It feels stable. We're going to install this one in the end there, and then test as a full straight ladder as well. Ready to go? So I guess to install this guy, if you put it here, there's little plastic tabs, and if you smack, they just move out of the way, they bust off, and then we got to line up these holes to put these screws through. My boy has an idea. So Monster Truck is thinking there's a way to do this. He was saying you should be able to use it like that because the bottom one's going to be locked. Oh wow, interesting. So what that shows is this one's green. So it's good to step on. Try it from that side. And it says 420 pounds is what this can hold. And it says if you've been drinking or on drugs, don't do it, or if you're not physically capable. And don't use a damaged ladder. Check it periodically. So we've got that. Let's use it like that to get the thing over.
You can make it even smaller, just drop those ones.
Right. I like that. That makes sense to me. We're going to get the first one up. And then once it's up enough, I'll have to move it to the other side and see. And then we'll check the flue on the chimney, use it as a straight ladder, get up on the roof. All right. hang on to this right here. Oh, right here. Slide this in. Okay. You go all the way down. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more time. Okay. Let's pull over here. Boy, that's pretty far out. Should almost go up one more second. That's great. Or if we do one more. I'll bring this one down.
Wiggle. Good. Here. Straight.
Okay.
Like that.
Hey, is this how the farther this one goes down? I need your help. Okay. Let's see. Not too good, huh? That was really easy to turn that thing from a, an A-frame ladder into an extension ladder. That worked really well. So a couple things with this, you may have noticed us just kind of grabbing that and trying to figure it out. I like kind of evaluating how intuitive a product is. So besides just reading the whole instruction manual, I mean, honestly, which one of you guys out there is gonna buy a ladder and the first thing you do is read the instructions? Now there's information there and it's useful. It does say 420 pounds at one point, then it says 375 many other times. Thankfully, I'm nowhere near either of those weights. So even me and my son both climbing down there at the same time, we're not over 375 pounds. And it looks like, based on what I can determine from the instruction manual, you may have seen that we kind of shrunk it down a couple times. Can you give an example of that? That it seems like they always want it fully extended. I don't know, I can't vouch for that, but based on what I've seen, I haven't really seen anything where they talk about using it this way. Doesn't matter. We've used it like that a little bit to shorten it, but this is green lights all the way. I think that's what they recommend, so do as I say, not as I have done. We're just going to put this last cross one up here. I'm gonna have him kind of intuitively see how he can kind of spread it out completely and get up on the roof. We just recently cleaned out our stovepipe there, and then that'll be that. But so far I like it. It's a great telescopic ladder. Stores really easily. I mean, there's jobs you could probably do as a window cleaner or something, and you could probably throw this on your back like a backpack and be able to carry it and show up somewhere and have a ladder with you. That makes it really easy, the telescopic feature, and I like the fact that it both goes as an A and as a straight. Kind of that hybrid, that dual purpose, that multi-function way of doing it. I love that. So we're gonna get this up, and then I'll just see if he can turn this into a straight one and get up on the roof with it, and that'll be a wrap. Okay, I've got what I need. worked really well. Totally worked like a ladder. All right, son. You saw that I had that thing stretched out as a whole ladder the other day, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you maybe want to carry it back as an A-frame and then go stand it up, or
Sure.
you can stretch it out too now. I don't care whatever you want to do.
How do you do it?
See if you can figure it out. You might want to lower it down too to bring it up where you can reach. Yeah, so now extend it fully like it was. I can hear your brother crying in the house. Poor little guy. Okay. Did you do it right, or is it going to collapse?
Oh man, is that backwards?
Yeah, that worked. If you want to test it, we're testing this ladder. And that's one thing too, guys. We don't mind using stuff incorporated in the video, testing it out, but like as far as just doing an actual strength test, pushing it to the limit, doing a full-blown just dedicated review video, that's not really what we do here on this channel, but I have seen other people reviewing VEVOR products and actually, you know, giving you all the parameters, all the stuff. We're more, if you bought one because you thought it was a good idea and you wanted to use it, what would it work like? All right, guys, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Well, thank you, VEVOR, for the opportunity to test out this telescopic ladder. We think it works great so far, and we're excited about it. Love the compact size that it gets down to and the multifunction of it. Supports my weight, works good for the children. So easy, an 11-year-old can walk around and use it like this. So works good for us. If you guys want to check out how to order one, there'll be a link in the description, and I'll try to put in a pinned comment as well. We'll see you next time. Papa out.